What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I am here live for episode number 176 of WWE Turn Alert. As for the first time in quite a while, we're going to be going away from the United States over to the UK for this episode of WWE Turn Alert. Of course, as you know, I have just done my NXT UK review from what's recently been going on with the with NXT UK since they have returned back on September the 17th to doing their weekly shows. Well, tapings they do once a month and whatnot, as the brand has picked up again after its hiatus due to the pandemic. And again, I know a lot of people don't really watch NXT UK. I know it's kind of like a back burner show for a lot of people. Same with me. But I'm still intrigued by it a little bit, as I always say, which is why I still review it on an occasion and watch, groups of shows on an occasion as well, because it still intrigues me in some ways. It's different. It's not like 205 Live, as I always say, where it's just like, it feels like watching like Main Event or something like that with cruiserweights involved. That's what that show feels like. But there was one turn. Now, I know the date is not correct on this. It says November 5th. This turn actually happened back on the October 29th edition of NXT UK. It was because, I watch batches, at times, and I didn't want to post this one until after I did my NXT UK review. Obviously, the next closest date to me for, Turn Alerts, keep everything consistent, was November 5th. So, back on the October 29th, 2020 edition, Eddie Dennis came out with Pretty Deadly's, whatever those two guys' names are, I can never remember them. Matt Stoker and I can't remember. I think one of them's Matt Stoker. Can't remember the other name. And basically, it was teased that Pretty Deadly are basically Eddie Dennis's allies. So we still don't know what the heck they're doing with Eddie Dennis. But then when the Hunts, Primate and Wild Boar come out. Primate, of course, the guy who looks like Eric Rowan, and Wild Boar, the other guy. They came out, it looks like they're taking sides with Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster, the South Wales subculture, as they're called. But then the Hunt turns on them, and they beat down on Andrews and Webster, turning heel in the process, and they're teaming now with Eddie Dennis. There has been this story going on that was beginning before the pandemic, and then they've picked it back up since they've returned, that somebody is mysteriously attacking both Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. Of course, the question has been, could it be just, one of them attacking the other, which I thought was a possibility. But now it's looking like it was either Eddie Dennis or it was the Hunt. But it doesn't seem like they've really, made it clear yet who is. But as far as to, why that they decided to team up with Eddie Dennis, we still don't have much of an explanation. We don't. So, it's still kind of inconclusive yet as to why the Hunt have joined up with Eddie Dennis. Here's my thing. I like the Hunt. I do think they're a fun, interesting tag team. Basically meant to be just, animals or, just wild animals that their characters supposed to be based off of, pretty much. So I, again, will give this heel turn a chance for them, and to see what this alliance is with them and Eddie Dennis. Of course, there is Pretty Deadly, who have seemed to be, used with him as well. But again, it's just still a very inconclusive storyline that, again, if you want more information on, of course, you can definitely watch my NXT UK review that I did tonight as well. So that's my thoughts again on the Hunt being heels. Again, they're an interesting tag team to me, and we'll see what they do and what their reasons are behind joining up with Eddie Dennis, or in the fact that Eddie Dennis pretty much just need animals at his side. That's what it looks like. So, what are your thoughts on the Hunt turning heel and aligning themselves with Eddie Dennis against the South Wales subculture of Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews? Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe or comment on my channel, and follow me on Twitter at DemandAir93. And as always, guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.